Secretary Mayorkas will be in front of us tomorrow. Finally. We've been asking for this for weeks and weeks for him to be able to come and to appear before our committee. We've also been asking for information from DOJ and from Homeland Security that we've written multiple letters, done multiple contacts, reached out to their staff, asked over and over again for just basic information that would tell us what's going on at the border. They have done to us what they've done to the media, blocked us out. Most of you in the media are not invited to be able to come to the border. You're not included in that. That's why many of us had to go to the border for ourselves to actually shoot video, to take pictures, and to be able to show what's happening there. Because the important thing that we know is we can pass law, we can do oversight, but if the executive branch doesn't carry out the law, then none of this works. Day one of the Biden administration, they announced they were going to do a 100-day moratorium. That's why the state of Texas jumped in and challenged that, and federal court said you can't just ignore a court order. Unfortunately, what we're already seeing through many of the numbers are they are actually ignoring the court order. They're really not deporting criminal aliens here in the country. They're really not deporting people that a federal court has told them that they have a notice to be able to leave the country. They're not following through on that final order of removal. So we need to ask Secretary Mayorkas about that. We need to ask Secretary Mayorkas what he's doing with the $1.4 billion that have been allocated to be able to finish out the wall system. Are they going to continue to leave gaps in it? Are they continue to not install the technology? They continue to leave Texas exposed by not finishing the levees in that area because the levees are also attached to the fencing. We need to make that very clear that we believe that Congress made that very clear in a bipartisan vote previously to allocate those funds. That needs to be complete. We need to ask Secretary Mayorkas and other leaders why they're calling on individuals from all over the federal government, from multiple agencies, not just FEMA, multiple other agencies, to volunteer their time to be able to come down and to be able to help at the border. We need to know how many different agencies and how many different individuals that they're bringing down to be able to help sustain all this. There are key questions and issues that do go right into our Homeland Security, that we expect the Secretary of Homeland Security to be able to think first about what's happening in America and our security. But from the best that we can tell, many of the people that are coming across the border are not being fingerprinted, they're not being evaluated for criminal records from their home countries, and they're being released into ours. And criminal aliens are not being deported. That's a problem that we should all see and we should all be able to agree on.